Put that at a table here. What's going on, gamers? It's Jaded from MMOing. Good morning, gamers. So, last night, we had a pretty awesome party for Xenoblade. I tried to live stream it. Some things came out really cool. Other things came out really crappy. Now, I did pass my card around a lot last night. If you're one of the bands that played last night, or if anybody's watching this, I was at the party last night. There was a lot of things that I feel like I could have done much better with the stream because I did not realize how crappy it came out until I looked at it afterwards. Sound quality is kind of bad. That's one of the big things, and especially if I'm filming something at a live event that has to do with bands. That's exactly why I did this the first time I've done it. So, I know I need the better sound equipment to record the bands, because the bands were live. I had the camera about 20 feet away from the stage, and there's a lot of distortion. I did go up on the stage several times. In fact, I even performed on the stage last night. So I'm not really sure how that's going to sound. I have to go back and listen to the whole video. But with the live bands, it was difficult for the sound quality and also the picture. All night the phone was kind of wedged into a corner because the charger was over there and I had no place to plug it in. I should have moved up to the stage, which I could have done, but I didn't. I thought it would be fine where it was because I didn't want to bring it closer to the bands, because if I brought it too close to the bands, then it was going to be overwhelmed. And in some points, especially with the drums and the bass, it did get overwhelmed. So, but I did meet lots of cool people. I'm going to tell you guys about the bands that played. The first band that went on last night was called... let me make sure that I get them out here. All three were local bands that are coming up. So the first band was called Super Voyage. I'm going to be brutally honest. They were good. It seemed like they were just starting out. They had pretty good... You were looking out for it, though. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, I noticed you came in, Dragon, actually, when we were still on the way to the party. We were live for about 8 hours off and on. I lost connection a couple times and had to drop the stream and restart it. I restarted it when Zio was performing, which sucked. The first band was called Super Voyage. They started like they were starting out. They were a little bit out of sync. They were having a little bit of sound problems when we started it. We had a sound guy there. He wasn't doing he couldn't get them synced up right. I don't know what it was. The vocals were really loud. The drums were really loud. The bass guitar was way too loud. I think they eventually adjusted it, but it seemed like they just didn't click together. I mean, they weren't a bad band, but they weren't, in my eyes, really that great. The second band that played, this was an amazing thing. I was chilling, walking around the party, drinking my beer, doing what I was doing, and I heard this band start. And two of my favorite bands in the whole world are Goldfinger and Green Day. Goldfinger, I love them. They used to have 4 people in their band, and there was a guy, the lead guitarist named Charlie. He left the band, and when he left the band, the album that came out after that was very lacking. It lost a lot of he was the lead guitarist, so they kind of cut the lead guitarist and went down to like a rhythm. They had 3 members, and it was just like the sound died a little bit. It was crazy. There was a lot of holes in their songs. This next band that played last night was called Atomic Man. It's a guy named Hans Amador. He and the drummer that he had it was just him as a guitarist and a drummer, and that was the most amazing music, the fullest sound music I've ever heard. I love Green Day because of that. Green Day has the bass, guitars, and drums, and they can do like this really good, like putting together the song and making it sound so full. Atomic Man was awesome. I don't know if they've changed their name online yet because they just put up the name. I think it's Hans Amador. I believe that's his name. I'm going to check it. I'm going to do another video showcasing these guys and having the information. If I'm on YouTube here, I'm going to have it down in the description, the information to all these bands. But Atomic Man was awesome. I really, 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 really enjoyed them. I stopped what I was doing to watch them because it was just a drummer and a guitarist, and the drummer was so fucking badass, and the guitarist was like, they were in sync so perfectly. I don't know. Atomic Man. They're going to be doing a show in the description. I'm going to put it there. He told me, I can't remember right now. I'm just waking up, and it was a crazy night last night, so. Excuse me. I didn't light this yet? Wow. No wonder I'm not getting my fix. Third band that played was a band called Glowfish. I had a woman lead vocalist and a bass player and a drummer, or maybe a guitarist and a drummer and a bass player. No, the chick was playing guitar. I don't know. I don't remember. I think there's 4 of them. They were a decent band. They sounded good together. They did a couple original songs, and they were cool. It's called Glowfish. 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 So, he said I didn't catch your stream. Yeah, but basically the things I learned from this stream last night, this IRL stream that I wanted to do really bad, and I worked on it, and I think I streamed for about 6 hours. I'm going to cut up the parts I can that are good. I'm going to take out the sound quality issues to see what I have of each band that played, so I can maybe showcase them a little better in a video that I'm going to put up. But in all, the night was awesome. I mean, it was a great party. It was a great night. There was about 30 people there. And it was just fun. We had a really, really good time. So, yeah. If you guys missed it, I'll see if I can cut out some of the best highlights of the video, because it's an 8-hour stream. And I'll see which bands picked up. But Super Voyage, Atomic Man, the best band in the world, and Glowfish. So check them out. Specifically Atomic Man. Sorry, other guys. But I really, really dig them. That's Hans Almadar. But I'm going to go ahead and go unless I can get a couple follows before I go. What's up? What's up? This is Good Morning Gamers. Why did you point at my phone? What's wrong? What time is it? 1 word rhymes with dog food. What do you say? I don't understand. Yeah, so I did pass out a lot of my cards last night. It was funny because the Tonk Man, when they were done playing, I literally got on the stage while they were like, they just said, okay guys, good night. And I jumped up on stage like, guys, oh my God, you have to have my card. I love you. And I told them how much I loved them because they were really good. It was funny. But these guys are freaking awesome. The drummer was amazing. What's happening? I really wish you would just say what you're trying to say so I can finish what I'm doing. Please.
I think you have to drive me to work.
When?
In 30 minutes.
Okay, then why are you bugging me right now?
Because you need to get in the right headspace, because you're obviously not there.
This is how I get in the right headspace. This is what I do every morning, and I'm doing it on the stream now because why not? But I still gotta do it. Hit me up in 10 minutes. We'll be good.
Fucking hate club.
I love you, baby. I do. I love you. You know this, man.
That's what they all say.
So, do they all say that?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm almost done. But pretty much, the highlights of the night were Atomic Man, amazing band. I met a really awesome tattoo artist. She did work on Josh, on Cupcake, Zeo Blader, whatever. I can call them all their names now because they are. My Good Morning Gamer sign just fell. That's lame, right? This is professional. Get the there, boy. Yeah, pretty much. No, that's fine. What's going on, Branded Tito? I remember you. You came in the other night, didn't you? Branded Tito. But I do know what I need to do now to make the next one better. I definitely have to get the sound, the microphone specifically for the phone, because the bass and the drums on the bands, I said the camera was about 20 feet away from the main stage. I was on the main stage. I performed as well. So I want to see how that sounded also. But I know that the sound quality for the drums and the bass were horrible. On the phone, it was actually clicking and dropping the sound completely for a few seconds after each hit. So I'm sure that's not going to work. I do know, so I'm going to get a new microphone. I was looking at a couple different ways to record sound for live events, especially for bands. You kind of predicted it. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen, yeah. This phone is not good enough to handle that. But I was looking at specific devices and microphones made for live band recordings that can connect to your cell phone. And there are a couple of them, actually. One, it's the AN3... or 8th C3, I don't remember. C3PO? No, I don't fucking know. But I have to look into it again. But there's a really cool stage mic literally you can either put it right on the stage with the band, or you can take it 20 feet away and it'll still record the sound quality and keep it's got all these different settings for different actual band studio recordings, like in a studio, on a stage, live music, live drums, changing input and treble like of with buttons on it to automatically record it that way. So it's made for recording live music. So I'm definitely gonna get one of those at some point. It's only like $50 too. I've seen some really good reviews on it. I can't tell you what it's called right now, but it'll be in the description if this video ever makes it to YouTube. And I'm gonna do another video specifically on these 3 bands because they are awesome and I want you guys to know about them. So I'll have another video with the information of those bands in it. But specifically, the sound quality was horrible. It was too dark. The party was dark. There was nothing much I could have done about that. I tried taking the camera around with me for a while, but it was kind of pointless because it was so dark. You could hear my conversations with the people I was talking to. I did interview a couple people. I interviewed a couple of the bands, but the quality of sound wasn't great, and it was dark. So basically, you hear me and somebody talking in the dark. It's almost like I could have just done that with a microphone. Like it was pointless to even have the phone recording video. And when I did that, my phone died 2 times during the show. I had to go back and replug it in and recharge it, so I had to leave it in the corner again. So there's a lot of things I need to do. I need to get battery packs. I need to make sure I have some external battery for the phone to keep it going. I need to get the new phone. I need the iPhone 7. I need to get better sound recording equipment. I basically need an entire new setup because I told you before I did any of this that this phone was not going to cut it for any kind of live event recording. So I will fix that. I'll have new stuff in March. So before then, hopefully I don't go to any events, but I'm going to try to anyway. Daytime events are probably going to be better. I'm going to be doing I did talk to a couple people. We had a couple Dragon Ball Z fighters, or I'm sorry, Dragon Ball Fighters Z, Dragon Ball Fighters. There was a couple of Dragon Ball Fighters competitive players there that I know, and I'm going to be going to some of these bar events they have, where they do tournaments in these gaming bars, which is really cool. Kind of predicted the base was going to be a dad joke. Did I make a dad joke? I didn't even mean to. They come out by accident now. But, so I'm definitely going to be doing that. I'm going to be going to some competitive gaming events, and I got some backstage passes, kind of, because I know some of the people that are going to be backstage. So I'm going to hang out with some of the tournament winners, like the Vegas tournaments and stuff. I'm going to be going to the Vegas tournament, hopefully, this year. But I do have like some connections on the inside now. Also, I talked to several artists last night that want to showcase their work, and I said I would be awesome. I'd be happy to sit down with them and talk to them about their artwork. And I thought I'm an artist. I've done that my whole life, so that'd be kind of cool too. Maybe get some things on that. And those are easier situations to set up good quality video because I can do a sit down where I want. I need to get my laptop working because Zio told me before this party I should take my laptop and hook up my webcam, my C970, like my actual webcam that's a high definition camera. And I was like, but I want to be moving around. I want to be mobile. I want to take the phone and go around the party. But honestly, I think that the phone spent more time sitting in the corner on the tripod than it did actually moving around the party. So it probably would have been a better idea to take a wireless microphone, a decent microphone, and record the sound separately from the video and find a place that's lit up for the video with people in it that can walk around and you can see what's happening at the party. But the camera could have stayed stationary, or the laptop could have stayed stationary with the camera, and I could have used a wireless mic to walk around the party and have conversations and talk to people while the camera was recording like an overall view. Which would have been a great scenario for that party last night. So that might be another thing I'll do. But it was really fun. It was really good to get out. I got pretty drunk. I had a good time. It was a really awesome party. I am so happy that I went, and I'm definitely going to be doing more things like that again because I used to go to parties all the time, and I don't anymore because I'm old. So yeah, man, I really wish the quality would have been a little bit better, especially with the sound. So I feel like the whole point of the party was the bands, and the sound quality just did not cut it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Check out Super Voyage, Atomic Man, and Glowfish. Those are the 3 bands that played last night. They were really cool. There was a couple other people I should mention. Raygun, Raygun, was another performer. Like I said, I'll probably throw up a post or another video specifically outlining these bands, so you guys can see where they are. I'll put their social media and link it up so you guys will know how to get in contact with them. They're really cool Southern California bands. So obviously, if you're not in Southern California, probably won't ever get a chance to see them until they get bigger. And they can get bigger if you help them grow. So, I'm sorry I spit. And I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go for the day because I need to get ready for the day. So, yeah, pretty much it, I guess. Code 151. I sent him Spyro because he asked for the Spyro Trilogy pack off the drawing for the free game. So he's got that. And we're going to do another drawing when we get to 350 followers. I think last night I gained a little bit, but I would like to get to 320 by the end of today. So if you have a follow for me, I would really appreciate that right now. Okay. And that's about it. So I'll see you guys. When will I see you guys? I will see you guys. What time is it? Dragon, you are alone in chat. But see, here's the mindset. I'm not allowed to talk like I'm talking to one person. In fact, I usually turn off my views so I can't see who's watching, because sometimes I do have more than one person, and other times I don't. And I'm not going to pretend that I only have one person, because then if people watch the video later, they're going to be like, oh, he's only talking to one guy? So that's why this is the last time I'm going to actually respond to a chat like that. A line like that in chat. I'm turning off my viewers now. So, everybody, I'll be back tomorrow night. What day is it? I'm trying to figure out what day it is. It's Sunday, right? I'll probably be playing some LSPDFR tonight, because I had a lot of fun last night doing that. So that's my goal. LSPDFR, that's a mod for San Andreas. That's a mod for GTA 5. This whole idea of this morning thing is my brain doesn't work in the morning, and I'm trying to get it jump started. Mac, my wife, came out here a little while ago and said, I need your brain to get working so you can take me to work. Let's do one more cigarette and hopefully get a couple follows and see if anyone pops in. Because it'll give me about 5 more minutes. How you doing, Dragon? What do you want to talk about? What's your day like? When was the last time you went to a crazy party? Let's talk about your parties, guys. Who's got the party talk? Super Voyage, Atomic Man, Glowfish. What I really would like to do is have some kind of scheduled out thing for the mornings. Even if it is news, I'll keep thinking about the gaming news. One of the things that's cool about when I did the gaming news is I knew what was happening all the time. I knew what games were coming out for free. I knew when Humble Bundle was going to have a free game, or when what the next epic free game is. So I was able to pick them up, and I always was growing my library just because I look at the news every day. I think I might want to start doing that in the morning, just a quick jump through. I use Feedly. I've got a lot of stuff connected to it, so I have a lot of different gaming news coming from all different directions. I can just read the headlines and look for the things that I care about. So that's a thing. I might do that every morning, because then I'll be in the know again. I mean, that's pretty much why I did it in the first place. I liked sharing this stuff, but I also was able to know what was happening in the gaming world, which was useful, especially when I was gaming and talking about games and stuff. I'd be able to bring that up on the stream and be like, oh yeah, I saw that this is happening, or that's happening, or this happened, or this didn't work, or this did work, or this company failed. It was good conversation starters. but I haven't been doing that. Last night I talked a lot about my life with people, and we talked a lot about how I used to be super social, and then I went really antisocial for a long time. And it's because I kind of just got tired of people. But I'm trying to get back into a place where I'm gonna balance out the two. I'm a social person. I talk to people at parties like nothing. I talk to every single person there. I give them a business card for my stream, so I'm not afraid to talk to people. That's not a thing. I just feel like I don't want to sometimes. So we'll have to see where that goes. But I'm gonna try to get out there and be more social. I started using Facebook more often, which I don't do. I haven't done before, so that's gonna be a thing. So we'll see. Right now, basically, I'm just waiting to see if anybody else pops in. I need 3 follows to get my daily goal. I can actually rename. I gotta figure out how to do this anyway. How do I rename the stream while I'm in here? Can I even do that?